about piano technique, extreme piano skills, and I told you that when I met Ben Turi, the amazing French boogie woogie player, now he's never had lessons and he can't read music, and I said, Ben, how did you develop such amazing piano technique? Because I would put Ben Turi's piano technique up there with the great classical pianists of all time. And he said, I used to practice with weights on my wrists and various things, and I was totally against this. But when I saw Ben's technique, I thought, I'm going to try this out. And I put together these weights, which I've started using for 15 minutes a day in combination with some exercises. And I told you yesterday that within 30 days, my piano technique has definitely gone up at least by 20 to 30%. And this has caused a huge amount of controversy because there are two schools when it comes to piano technique. First of all, there's Hainon and Czerny, who were dudes around the 1800s, and they wrote a whole list of exercises, and some pianists are really into them, and other pianists say that you shouldn't really do any exercises at all because you're going to sound like a robot. And I used to kind of be in that school, but what I found is that that's too extreme. And when I've put these weights on my wrist, what I found is it actually gets the fingers working, and when I take the weights off after 15 minutes, my hand is like playing like a breeze. It's like walking up a hill with a rucksack of rocks on your back. When you take the rucksack off after 15 minutes, you're like walking on air. And that's what I found with these weights and with these exercises. Now, some people, when it comes to piano technique, have very set views. They say, oh, well, if you do technical exercises like this, you're going to give yourself tendinitis and an injury. Well, obviously, if you practice exercises stupidly, like if you go to a gym or do anything, you're going to cause yourself an injury. But 15 minutes a day of focused exercises is not going to give you tendinitis. Also, the idea that you don't need any kind of strength or muscles to play piano is ridiculous. Just because you develop your strength and your technique does not mean you're going to play like a robot, because with Boogie Woogie, if it ain't got that swing, it don't mean a thing. So with the Piano Gym, I'm offering something that I found has worked for me. That is, weights on the wrist with certain technical exercises has got me playing like a bomb. What do you think, camera person?
I think amazing. I might explode. So.
And camera person is exploding as we speak. So this has caused very strong opinions. Some people think that this is a really controversial and it should be made illegal, and that anyone using this kind of thing should be arrested. I've never seen anyone on YouTube playing. Well, I'm probably going to be proven wrong. I'm sure somebody will send me a video now, but I haven't seen anyone doing this before. Now, these weigh about 500 grams each, and they're on the wrist. And if you come in here, camera person, the fact that they're on the wrist means that I've got to work harder on my fingers. So you don't need weights on your fingers, that's silly, but just having that there on your wrist, it's like a weight that you strap in there, makes you work harder. So when you play scales or arpeggios, you have to give a little bit more pressure than you normally would. And after various exercises, which I won't go through now, which I've invented with Ben, and various other boogie woogie and classical exercises, I have found my finger technique, my playing, my swing, everything has improved. I'm certainly not playing like a robot, and I don't think Ben Turi plays like a robot either. So the idea that you're going to give yourself tendinitis and play like a robot because you do technical exercises is totally false. So would you be interested in having this cheat technique? I'm just telling you what's worked for me. It might not work for you, but it certainly worked for me, and I've tried it with a few other of my students, and they have told me their playing has gone through the roof. The Piano Gym, this is what it is. It's weights and exercises with a DVD and sheet music. Are you interested? Well, if you're interested, I'm only going to develop this if we get 1,000 emails. If we don't get 1,000 emails, then I'm not going to create this product, because if I've only done these weights just for myself, it's only for myself, and I just wanted to pass on the benefit to you. And basically the Piano Gym is 15 minutes a day of technical exercises with these weights in a package with a CD and sheet music. Now, if you're interested, send me an email to thepianogym@hotmail.com and simply put interested in the subject line. And if I get an email from you and we develop the product, I'm going to give you 50% off if we develop it. At the moment, this is just a pure beta phase idea. We might not develop this idea at all. I'm just giving you a cheat idea of something that I found has actually worked for me incredibly well. And I realise that everyone's got their own opinion about piano technique. Some people are totally against any technical exercises. They think Czerny and Hainon are the way to do it, but Czerny and Hainon did not have these on their wrists. and these do not cause damage. Trust me, I've been playing 15 minutes a day. They are quite lightweight, but after 15 minutes you do have a workout, but it's not so much that you give yourself tendinitis. Send me that email if you're interested. If I get 1,000 emails, we'll develop the product. It's controversial, but it's worked for me. If you want extreme piano skills, this is the way to do it. This is Dr. K with The Piano Gym. Send me that email at thepianogym@hotmail.com. Put interested in the subject line so I've got you if you develop the product, and I will talk to you
very soon.
soon.